going on, guys? Anthony with ABC Adventure here. This week's going to be a little different. It's been a tough week to try to find what job to film, because yesterday we were at a site for NYPD and we had like 7 people on site to try to get everything going with the generator. This week, today is another site where we're trying to wait on someone. You can see the generators up there. We might be able to film this guy, but if I look in the notes in the computer, it leads me to believe we're not in the correct site. So I'm waiting for the guy to call me and let me know what's going on. But today is Wednesday, and tomorrow I can't film because it's another one of those sites where there's going to be like 7 or 8 people on the roof with us. And then I'll try to film Friday, but it might be difficult to film that and edit it same day to get it up to you guys the next day. So we'll keep you guys in the loop. We'll see what goes on. I'll see what I can film here, and we'll try to get a video out to you guys. But yeah, stay tuned. To the site now. I already came up here. We met. There's a bunch of different contractors on site. So, sorry. But I'll put that down for a minute. Basically, I noticed this wire was broken. Gen's already in off. I already took out a bunch of tools. If you notice, there's not really access to the other side there. So it's not the easiest to get to that side. I could use the ladder that the guy has there, but I think the HVAC guys need that. So for now, we're just going to do what we can. But I think this is a 2-wire start wire, because if you look at where this goes, you can see that kind of loops up there. I don't know why they're using this. This is a puny like Cat 5 wire. That's not a 2-wire start at all. This, I would assume, would be your 2-wire start. But they got that power, so we're gonna chug along. Maybe, go through a couple things, but I might try and ask to do a transfer, because if this is cut like that, I'm gonna try and put that back. Maybe I'll throw you guys on a head mount, go through a couple things. I have all the bolts for this guy off. Oh, look, we got a little friend. So yeah, I'll pick you guys up in a minute. So there's been a lot of confusion about what's going on as far as generator and serial number, and there's only one serial number there. They think there's 2 on site, but there's not. There's there's 2 more generators down there, but those are not ours. So I'm not going to worry about that. But this wire is a 2-wire start wire. You got to fix that. And then they had 2 self-tappers to get this guy down. Oops, sorry. I don't know how good it's going to be to film this while you guys are up there, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Yeah, I might have to put this back on when you guys are not up there, so give me a minute. Got these 2 bolts in here, so gonna crank that down. Cool. Those are all set up. I don't want to disturb any of the other wires. This one. Okay. Now, let's look in there real quick. Make sure nothing's loose in here. Okay, they don't have anything on their ignition poles there. Usually that's for like this relay is ignition power. It's a dry contact, so if you have louvers, as soon as you put this into manual, this will command, and then you'll get your closed contact down there. But That's not nice. But none of that looks disturbed or anything, so let's do some shutdowns. Let's do that first. What I'm going to do is disconnect the battery charger, and then you'll see that go into alarm. Like I said, I already did a couple things. I noticed this too. They had a primer pump, or not a primer pump, the filter housing. I remember when the level sensor was replaced because they wanted this replaced with that conditioner down there at the same time. I can hear the block heater. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I know that's good now. So, make sure the oil level's full. Cool. That's full. That's fine. And let's just wait for those alarms. And then you can do your oil pressure after we run it. You can always see if you do the battery charge alarm, you'll see the charge amperage increase. It's a 10 amp charger, so it'll go up to 10 before it alarms. It usually takes a bit. There you go. Okay. I'm still gonna be here till like around 10:30. Alright. We'll clear that. Like I said, it's a minor service, so there's really nothing much to do. It's literally just looking it over and making sure it runs. I might do a transfer only because if he lets me, this wire should be your contactor. So if they interrupt the signal to monitor it here, the contact wouldn't have gotten to the 2-wire start because the wire was disconnected. So maybe, hopefully he'll let me film that. Let's disconnect the oil pressure sensor. Do an oil pressure shutdown. Ooh, actually, oh no, okay, I thought one of those wires looked a little... Nah, alright. Fire in the hole. Actually, let's do that. Oil, 0. I know, you probably can't see that, but... Shut down oil pressure. Throw this back in there. Can I reach the coolant sensor? I might not be able to reach that. See if I can climb in there. Yeah, where is it? It's right there. Okay, I can actually hear that relay click, so I'm just gonna reconnect it because then I don't have to climb in here twice. And then there should be an alarm. Coolant level. Cool. Clear that. All right, guys. Let me run this for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. If he lets me film the power transfer, I'll film that as well. But Alright, so it doesn't want me to film the power transfer, but we did that. I turned it off to make sure that all works, made sure all the voltage is good. It's weird, the generator voltage is, I think you saw it before, it's like 208. It's supposed to be 208 120, right, or 120 208. Utility voltage is actually only 200, and then line to neutral is 116. So a little low, but it's not abnormal. I've seen that before. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is clean up here, and then I'm gonna see if this is enough for a video. Maybe I'll leave this in, make this a video, and then if it's too short, I'll see if I can add something else. I do have that one, the small little air cooled, that I never used that footage for it because it was the same thing. It was like too small of a video to put together. So maybe I'll include that, or depending on how long this video is with the drive home, we'll have 2 videos, or we'll just have 1. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean up. I still got to put the breaker cover back on, and yeah, I'll pick you guys up once we're on the road. Alright guys, so it's a bit of a weird video, but we cleaned up there. They didn't want us to film the transfer test, and then we were trying to figure out, because they have 2 different serial numbers on the dispatch, but there's only 1 generator at that specific site. So we're trying to figure out where that second serial number came from, because I don't know if you can see it in the video, there are 2 other generators on that site, but it's not for the specific carrier that we were there for. It's for the other carrier, so it's not their equipment. So no one really knows where it came from. No one can figure out why it's there, but yeah, so we were just trying to figure out where it came from, or where can we put it, you know. But so no one knows. We just kind of continued working and did our thing. I was able to use the ladder on the other side of the gen, but it was I didn't film any of it because it's weird to film on a ladder, you know. So I just kind of went on the other side. On the other side of the enclosure is the battery and the oil filter and stuff like that. So, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to include the little air cool that I have to go to, but we'll see what happens with this video. If it's long enough, if not, maybe I'll throw that in there. But I do have to go there on Friday, so we'll do our best to film that and show you guys. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys like our videos. Don't forget, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I know a lot of you guys watch that aren't subscribed, so it's a free button. You just press that button if you like what we're doing. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys on the next video.